Markelian, the blood-sucking iceberg. Once upon a time, in a world where the icy winds of the Arctic howled like mournful wolves, there lived a man named Markelian. He was no ordinary man, for he dwelled deep within the heart of a colossal iceberg, a fortress of frost and shadows. Markelian was a genius, a master of technology, and a wielder of secrets. But his brilliance was tainted by greed, and his heart was as cold as the ice that encased him. Markelian had built a quantum computer, a machine of unimaginable power, hidden within the frozen depths of his icy lair. With this machine, he manipulated the world, weaving a web of control through a social media empire he called FrostNet. FrostNet was no ordinary platform. It was a trap. Millions of users shared their most precious memories, their joys, their loves, and their dreams, unaware that Markelian held them hostage. He demanded payment in gold and riches, threatening to delete their memories forever if they refused. The world, enslaved by their attachment to the past, paid him billions, and Markelian grew richer and more powerful with each passing day. But power came at a cost. Markelian was not immortal, and the icy fortress that protected him also drained his life. To survive, he needed the blood of young children. Pure, innocent blood, untainted by sin. He paid handsomely for this dark commodity, and parents, blinded by greed or desperation, sold their children's blood to the shadowy figure in the iceberg. Markelian drank deeply, his pale skin glowing with a sickly light as the blood sustained him. Far away, in the rugged mountains of Albania, there lived a young boy named Vini. Vini was no ordinary child. He was curious, brilliant, and possessed a mind that danced with ideas far beyond his years. One fateful day, Vini stumbled upon a secret, a hidden laboratory where a group of American researchers studied the paranormal. Among their discoveries was a manuscript, ancient and cryptic, that spoke of time travel through the power of thought. Vini, with his boundless imagination, deciphered the manuscript and performed a miracle. He sent his thoughts back in time, instructing his younger self on how to master the magic of time travel. For 38 years, Vini honed his skills, growing from a curious boy into a man of immense power and wisdom. But his heart remained pure, for he had seen the darkness that plagued the world, and he knew his destiny was to fight it. One day, Markelian made a grave mistake. He deleted the only remaining photographs of a man's loved ones, a man who had once been a child with a secret knowledge of time travel. This man, now 49 years old, had lived a life of quiet resilience, but the loss of his memories broke him. He confronted Markelian, his eyes burning with a fury that could melt ice. With a curse, he turned Markelian's eyes a deep, blood red, a symbol of the sins he had committed. The man then succumbed to a mysterious disease that ravaged his own eyes, leaving him blind but resolute in his final act of defiance. Vini, now a man of 49, learned of Markelian's tyranny and the suffering he had caused. Drawing upon the magic he had mastered over decades, Vini performed a spell of unimaginable power. He called upon the sun, the winds, and the warmth of the earth to melt the icebergs. The Arctic, once a frozen wasteland, began to thaw. Rivers of water cascaded down the sides of Markelian's fortress, and the quantum computer, which relied on the icy cold to function, began to fail. As the ice melted, Markelian's empire crumbled. The memories he had stolen, the laughter, the love, the joy, were returned to their rightful owners. People across the world felt a sudden warmth in their hearts as their pasts were restored. Markelian, his eyes still blood red, screamed in rage as his lair collapsed around him. The quantum computer sparked and hissed, its circuits drowning in the rising waters, until it finally fell silent. With Markelian's empire destroyed, the world began to heal. The people, freed from the chains of FrostNet, vowed never to let their memories be taken from them again. Vini, the boy from Albania who had become a hero, returned to his homeland, where he was celebrated as a savior. But Vini remained humble, for he knew that the true magic lay not in power, but in the purity of the human spirit. Markelian's iceberg, now a mere puddle in the Arctic, served as a reminder of the dangers of greed and the importance of protecting what truly matters. And as for Vini, he lived out his days in peace, knowing that he had used his gifts to bring light to a world that had been shrouded in darkness. In a world where technology can both connect and enslave us, it is the purity of the human heart that holds the greatest power. Memories, love, and kindness are treasures that no machine can replicate or destroy. And sometimes, it takes a single act of courage and a little bit of magic to remind us of what truly matters.